Hello, let's do that retake on that one more time. Hello, welcome to Dark Souls 2 episode, whatever it is. I think it's 5. In the last episode, we had come in here and beat the last giant after going through all of, well, not all of, but most of the fallen forest of giants, or the forest of fallen giants. There we go. We got a few new weapons. We had gotten the hand axe that I'm using now. We had gotten the mail breaker. We had gotten the wing spear, halberd, and the light crossbow. We also got these 2 shields, which I already explained. I didn't really, but it doesn't really matter. We also got new armor and stuff, which is fun. And we also got an acid flash shard, which we'll do that later. In this episode, we'll be doing boar in this episode, and the weapon of the day today, unlike yesterday, which was a short sword, today is the axe. And here is the things. So, as I said earlier, today's weapon of choice is the axe, or in this case it's the hand axe, but really it's nothing all that bad. The axes are very interesting. There are a total of 8 axes in the game. That's not including like great axes and stuff, but there are 8 normal axes in the game. And this one, most of them act like this, is a slice, and then you have a hold R2. It's an up. It's like a slice down. One-handed, it's a very similar technique to how the short sword is, where it's it's diagonal. It's a diagonal slash. It's very similar to that, and then the R2 is another over attack. So, yeah, you can parry with it, you can repulse with it. Very similar with that. There's an enemy right over here. Let's see if I can do that. I'm gonna actually get the shield out that we got. Just so I can make sure. Never mind, he's dead. That's right. That's right. Never mind. But I'll be able to show it off in the episode. So, continue on with the episode. I hope you guys enjoy. All right. Now that you've seen that, now you understand the axe a little bit more. And if you're wondering, yes, I actually written every single weapon down in this game. Yeah, from all DLCs and stuff. Oh my God, I forgot that you're here. Yeah, I did that. I wrote every single weapon there is in this game, and in the DLCs, into a Google document, and that was my Thursday. That was my Wednesday night. Basically, I just sat there and I just wrote down all of them. Because surprisingly, there's not that many, if I'm being honest. There could be way more, but push comes to shove. With him dead finally, we'll be coming up here. And, yeah, kind of in conquest right now. As we said, last episode, I got the soul of a lost giant. Again, very similar to the dragon rider stuff. We won't be using that until much, much later. But, ignoring that, we'll actually be kind of heading up here and, spending a little bit. You might be wondering why. It's a good question. Don't ask questions. I'll explain in a second, but we'll be grabbing the fragment branch of Yore, and I'll also be grabbing the cestus because I can.
Thanks.
If we talk to her now,
Take these if you want them.
the only reason she gave us the covetous silver serpent ring +1, which I'll explain in a second, is because we spent. Don't let her. Because we spent 10,000 souls to her, and the best way to do that is just get a fragment branch of Yore, I think. But if you get 10,000 souls to her, don't hit her. That's a good idea. If you give her 10,000 souls, you'll be able to put on the silver serpent +1 ring, which gives you a percentage amount of souls. I think this gives you 10% of the souls. It's either 10 or 20%, but that's what it does. It doesn't like give any negative thing either, so we'll be good. So yeah, cool. Actually, I want to hit the bonfire so that I can have. We're gonna walk past it for a second. Come over here real quick. So once down that, we have the... Hold on. I know how to get him up. Watch this. Ah, see, I told you. Overhead abilities work in this game. We're going to come up here. We couldn't open this before, but because we have the soldier key, that we can now. Don't worry, there's nothing over here that can hurt us. If we open this up, I believe this is a life ring. I believe it is. A ring of restoration and torch. It's still good. What it is basically, oh, here's some health. That's it. It just heals you. That's the whole idea of it. And we have a new enemy. Random door. A few items. Let's pick the items up. That enemy won't attack us until later. Ooh, a grand lance. I'll explain that in a second. I don't actually remember what this is. Amber. So let me explain the grand lance. We can't use it one-handed, nor can we use it two-handed. But for the most part, lances work like this. Stab. Super stab. That's the main idea of it, really. Do it again. It's the same thing with one-handed. It's really stab and super stab. That's the whole idea. But ignoring him, ignoring the lance, we have a new enemy. The Cyan Knight. They really aren't that much to be worried about. Well, of course, if you can't parry them for some reason. I believe them to be pretty easy. They actually won't move from their post for the most part. Just be careful. Especially for now, they can one-shot you. Do watch out, however. They're very powerful. But really, they're quite easy to kill. Best way to do it is to just repulse them. I normally get it a lot easier, but funny enough, earlier I couldn't get all the backstabs in the repulse, but now I can. The easiest way to do it is just repulse him and continue on. Now, some items he could drop is his armor and his weapons and his shield, I believe. And the armor that if you get this armor now, it's pretty good. If you get his weapons now, they're pretty good as well. So yeah, for the most part, they're pretty easy to kill. And from what I know, there's only two types of them in the game. Of course, there are more than two of them in the game. It's just two types of them in the game. Sadly, we didn't get lucky, and he didn't drop anything. He actually doesn't respawn, which kind of sucks. If you were to play this game in New Game Plus, you beat the game, you come back here again. There'll actually be two red invaders here, and they're kind of difficult. They're just watch out for them. Kind of makes the other guy push over. Either way, we're actually gonna go and heal up real quick, and we'll move on through the rest of this area. Ooh, a co-op thing. So you remember from earlier, told you about invading, or yesterday, I told you about invading. Well, this guy wants to invade us, or really, he puts this thing down so that he can invade us. I'm not stupid, so I'm not going to do it. He was also using a different type of spear, and his level is really low, I bet. Yeah, that makes sense. He's like, what level am I? I'm level 23, and it's all about, how is that possible? A gape ring. See, it doesn't really matter what level you are. The invading or summoning is all about the soul count. In this case, I have 32,000 soul count, or soul number. But he has to have a 10,000 within that, or later on, if we hit like 1,000, 100,000, it's going to be 100,000 to 199,999. That's the whole idea. I forgot that you guys were there. I don't know how I feel about this. Stop. No, I don't like this. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, God. Alright, we're actually going to use our feet to to assist us here for right now. Kind of clear them out for the most part. So, oh god, why? Why did I not backstab him? Oh, good. I love it. I love when that happens. I love that. Oh, I'm actually gonna go back and heal. We're not gonna get screwed over by this guy this time. Don't worry. They can climb ladders, but they won't be able to climb the ladder as fast as we can get up there, so it'll be good. Just a little bit of a miscalculation there. But that's kind of it. Alright, now that we're going to actually head back down there and hopefully not die. Well, you know, not get close to dying. That'd be nice. So we're going to kill him. And we're also going to kill you, because, you know, we don't want to get ambushed or anything. Makes sense in the long run. And then we're going to come over here. Finally, I know. With that, one of them's down. And now I can just focus on the other one. Which, for some reason, likes hitting us. And backstab. Cool. So I'm gonna actually get the shield out now. And this is for, something that's coming up. But, be wary. If you don't know how to parry, good luck. Alright. So, this is another new enemy. In Skull of the First Sin, these enemies aren't here. But, in Skull of the First Sin, they are here. But, in normal game, they're not. They normally only spawn, they're royal knights, basically. Their weapon's pretty cool. And they're pretty easy to parry themselves. Did we get their... No, we got a life gem. I'll take it still. But for the most part, they're not that bad. For now. They'll get worse. And here is a little bit of an interesting part. That was just bad of me, in general. Cool. Another life gem. I guess I'll use it to my advantage. Might as well. For some reason, like falling off, so we'll just kill him here. And for the most part, this is all that this has in store. Come over here and grab this item. Oh, life gem's cool. Get ready for the bout of a lifetime. Because, remember this guy? Yeah. Pursuer pursues. So, yeah. Fun, right? So, let me explain the Pursuer as I can. He is pretty simple, in general. He is. But watch out. He, has devastating attacks. I mean, I might as well explain him, and, like, why he was there earlier. Oh, God, I wasn't ready for that attack there. Whoa! No! Don't die. Okay, dead. That's number 3. Didn't mean to die, though. So... yeah, you can parry him. That's kind of sucks. It's whatever, though. I guess while we're running there, let me explain, why he popped up earlier. The reason he popped up earlier is so that you can kill him early. Funny enough, I'll show you a clip after I explain it. If you kill him there, like up there in the area up there, You know, the area that, you know, we were earlier where we got the SOTFS shard. Right. If you kill him there, then he'll actually drop his soul and the Ring of Blades, which is what he drops normally anyways. So, at first I didn't know this, but if you actually go over to where he normally spawns and then, you know, tries to fight him, he won't be there. So, yeah, I would say if you have the chance, try to kill him early, so that A, you get the Ring of Blades, and B, so that you don't have to fight him now. So you don't have to run through all this ruckus here. But for the most part, he really, it's kind of it. I guess here's a... No, I'll wait till after boss, and I'll show you a clip. So the best way to get to this area is kind of just run through it. I think, anyways. Again, you can hit during a fog wall, so just watch out. And instead of coming in on a cool old hawk, now he comes on like this. He can be parried, so do have that in mind. You parry him, you do this. That's where most of the damage comes in this fight. This is the best way to fight him in this scenario. No! Oh yeah, and he can destroy them, so watch out. That move you cannot be cannot be parried. So again, watch out. So yeah. And also, when he does do the glowing attack, don't get hit by it, because if you do, then it's all sorts of bad. He gets, like, buffed and stuff, and that's not fun. Alright. So parrying him is the best way to deal with him here. And once you do that, he dies. And that you get the Ring of Blades and the Soul of the Sewer. And then you also have to fight these guys because they come here later. So, yeah. They won't leave us alone. Hold on, I'll show you the clip in a second. Gotta just kind of destroy them here. Alright, cool. So, yeah. Here's the clip. And that's what happens. Also, I put on the Ring of Blades. So, there's two things we can do right now, which I'm going to do, not this one yet. And you can sit here and examine that, but that will take us to a different area. I'm actually going to drop down and give us some new items, and then we'll come back and do the new area thing. So we got a new weapon. We got a Draelank sword, the Great Sword. greatsword in itself is pretty cool. Very similar to the normal swords. You know, they're very similar. No, they really don't. They have cool movesets, I think. But because, you know, it's too heavy for us, we can't really... Well, it's not too heavy, but you get the whole idea. We can't really use it for reasons. And then it also gives you the Drangleic stuff, which is, like, really powerful. Really good for this time, so, yeah. We'll be going back to the straight sword for now, and, we'll head back up to where the, other thing was. Heading back up to the crow's nest. Where, so, yeah. Funnily enough, for the most part, well, not even for the most part, we're done with this area. We'll have to come back for Pate later, but, no, he's not really all that useful for now. Also, remember, there's a tree back here, so, yeah. And we examine this. We can see that, well, the pursuer's eagle decides to get us instead. I mean, it makes sense. It works, I mean. This happens in Dark Souls 1, but that is from the tutorial to something else. So welcome to the Lost Bastille. It's basically prison. Yeah. And no, neither of these chests are mimics. The human effigy, which is awesome, and this is the dull ember. Let me explain the dull ember. The dull ember is an item that in this game is here, but in the other version of this game, which is the original version, it actually is in a different area completely. It's in an area called the Iron Keep, which we'll be going to not very soon, but we'll be heading there later. And for the most part, it's not very, you know, useful there. So, yeah. So, there is that little side area. We'll actually be heading there later, but, you know, why not? And we kill him. He's a new enemy. He can actually drop a weapon called the Great Machete. He also can drop a pyromancy of sorts. So keep that in mind. We'll talk to her in a second. Yes, it's a woman, not a man. Antiquated key. Don't remember what that goes to. A little research never hurts. I'll read you. Antiquated key. Very old key. Why can't I remember what this does? Whatever.
What is it?
Okay, cool.
I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way. You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drangleic brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed. You are not.
Alright, cool.
Don't.
Her name is Lucatiel, as, you know, I don't think she said, but her name is Lucatiel. And yeah, she's very interesting. Her whole side quest is summoning her and stuff, which for the moment we won't be doing, for the most part. But do remember that she's a thing. Come over here and get the first large Titanite shard, which is, you know, very similar to the normal Titanite shard, except this just, you know, levels up normally. So it's really nothing too crazy. We've come over here. He's actually using the famous... it's not really all that famous, but one of the many things that he can use, which is a pyromancy, because he doesn't like doing anything else right now. You do something else. Literally, I will take anything else. No, you don't feel like it? Alright. Because he's not doing anything else, I guess I'll just push him off. I mean, might as well. That's his own fault for not doing literally anything else. I'm gonna head over here and get this item. Gold pine resin. Let me explain what it does. It puts lightning on your weapon on your right hand. So, yeah, it's very cool. Very nice. Let's hope that explodes. It didn't explode. That's fine, I guess. Sadly, kind of sucks it didn't explode. Oh, and dogs, by the way, that's a thing. For right now, they're not all that bad, but yeah. We're just gonna maneuver this barrel in a way that we want it to, so yeah, don't roll into it, because then it'll break. Please. Can you please, just please, 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 please. Oh god, this is gonna be... So normally you can actually make it so that it falls into this hole, and then if it doesn't blow up immediately, which sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, yeah. In this case, it didn't feel like blowing up, so we're gonna actually have to push it over, and because I don't have any fire bombs, I'm gonna have to push it into it. But I can't roll because then it'll break the barrel, so yeah. Right there should be good. Right. No, stop moving. Stop. Stop. No, stop, please. Oh god. This is... Oh god, this isn't... Alright. Cool. Wait. I fire arrows, not bolts. God damn it. Actually, we'll have to come back and get this done. God damn it. That's not good. That kind of sucks. Alright, whatever. I guess while we sulk in our pain for right now, I guess don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.